Pollinating Plants introduces readers to the amazing ways in which plants pollinate. So let's get started. Chapter 1. Nectar and Pollen. A hungry beetle lands on a flower. It wants the nectar inside. Nectar is liquid sugar. It gives creatures energy. The beetle takes something else too. What? Tiny grains of pollen. They stick to the insect's body. The beetle doesn't know it, but it will carry on pollen with it. It will pollinate the next tasty plant it lands on. Pollen. What is pollination? It is a process with steps. While a visitor eats from a flower, it rubs against the stamens. These are the male parts of the flower. Their tops are covered with sticky, powdery pollen. Did you know? Flowers have a bright color and sweet scents. Why? To attract insects, birds, bats, and other creatures know nectar is inside. This is how the plants draw them in. The stamens around the pistil. This is the flower's female part. The ovary is at the bottom. It will hold the plant's seeds. At the top is the stigma. It is very sticky. Pollen from the wind or a hungry visitor easily sticks to it. Once pollen is on the pistil, it changes. The pollen grows a tube. It goes all the way down to the pistil. This is how the pollen's male cells travel to the ovary. Take a look. A plant has both male and female parts. Pollination brings cells from these parts together. Then the plant can make seeds into ovary. Stigma, pollen, pistil, and stamen, and ovary. Chapter 2. Growing seeds. The male cells enter the egg. The flower's petal drops off. The ovary becomes a fruit. It covers the growing seed inside. The fruit grows bigger and tastier. It attracts creatures. Soon the animals will eat the fruit. The animals carry the seeds in their body. They leave the seeds with their waste. The tiny seeds grow in new plants in new places. When pollinators find them, these plants grow seeds too. Did you know? Some seeds don't need to be eaten to travel. Some stick to animals or people. Some float in the water to new places, and some are carried by the wind. Chapter 3. Pollinators. Insects and birds are big pollinators, but some unusual animals pollinate too. Honey possums. The honey possums live in Australia. These tiny possums eat nectar and pollen. It has a long snout and tongue to reach inside the flowers. It passes pollen as it eats. Another creature pollinates at night. This mammal flies with wings. It is a bat. What kinds of plants does eat and pollinate? Bananas, mangoes, and many other fruits. Some flowers have many visitors, but other flowers have nectar and it is hard to reach. Some hummingbirds have beaks made just for certain flowers. The sword-billed hummingbird has a very long beak. It feeds from long tube-shaped flowers. Bees are busy. They are the best insect pollinators. They fly from flower to flower. They gather nectar and pollen as food. They carry pollen as they do so. Did you know? Bees are very important. Why? They pollinate at a lot of food we eat. How much? 1 out of every 3 bites. Keep on checking out our channel because we're going to have soon a new video all about bees. Glossary. Cells. The small unit of a plant and other living thing. Energy. The ability to do work. Mammal. A warm-blooded animal with a spine and hair or fur. Females make milk for their babies. Nectar. A sweet liquid in flower and insects, birds and other creatures drink. Ovary. The part of a flowering plant where seeds form and grow. Pistil. The female parts of a flower. Pollen. Tiny grains on a male part of a flower that contains male cells to make seeds. Pollinate. To move pollen from one flower to another so that it can make fruits and seeds. Pollinators. Agents such as insects and birds that pollinate. Stamens. The male part of a flower. Stigma. The sticky tip of the pistil. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with your friends. So, bye guys!